YouTube, what it do? Today I'm coming back at y'all with another reaction, but this one a little different. Today we reacting to the infant graphic show, Diddy Freak Off Party Explained. So I don't know if y'all ever seen a channel before. If not, tap in with them. They be having some interesting videos. But let's not waste no time. Let's get into it. Diddy Freak Off Party Explained.
Famous rap mogul Puff Daddy. It's gonna be an extravagant gala, and definitely congratulations! You've been invited to a party hosted by none other than famous rap mogul Puff Daddy. It's gonna be an extravagant gala, and definitely going to skyrocket your social media following. But when you get there, it's just Diddy and a few of his close friends looking like plankton in his basement dungeon. And you're being told to take a bottle of lube to a private room to prepare.
What the fuck? Wait, what? A bottle of lube?
You're being told to take a bottle of lube to a private room to prepare yourself, all while Diddy licks his lips and looks at you, whispering to himself, "I was in one bedroom, dreaming of a million. Now I'm in beach houses, cream to the ceiling."
What the fuck, bro? I ain't gonna lie. I never go to a Diddy party. I ain't gonna lie, bro. There's probably so much crazy ass shit going on in that motherfucker.
You're about to find out. One of Puff Daddy's most famous lyrics could have been quite literal. 1,000 bottles of lube, enough to fill a very large aquarium. This was the shocking discovery inside of one of Puff Daddy's homes after a federal search warrant with
1,000 bottles of baby oil, bro. I remember I seen that shit on Instagram. I'm like, ain't no way. Doggy Mama had 1,000 bottles of baby oil. What was he doing to need that many?
Was executed against him. And all of that lube? Well, it was meant to be used by some of your favorite celebrities in what Diddy called freak-off parties. Try to picture 1,000 bottles of lubricant. Odds are you're not picturing enough. At 12 fluid ounces each, Diddy's freak-out lube stash would be almost enough to completely fill a 100-gallon fish tank. So why did Diddy need enough lube to create a slip and slide that could stretch across the entire length of a movie theater, from the lobby to the front screen? And we mean that literally. 1,000 12-ounce bottles equals about 93 gallons, which would let you cover a slip and slide 6 feet wide and around 630 feet long with 1 millimeter of personal lubricant, or a total surface area of almost 350 meters.
That shit fucking crazy. 350 meters. Like, no bullshit though. When he said that slip and slide, I ain't gonna lie. Going down the slip and slide that long, that shit probably be fun as hell. And you got the baby oil on you, so you know you slide and you going fast as shit. That shit low key probably fun as shit.
Diddy's movie theater, you could slide in the front door on a cushion of sex lube, whiz by the concession stand for your popcorn and soda, and then slide into your front row seats right by the big screen. And what's playing in Diddy's theater? Well, one of his personal home movies, but more on that soon. First, let's talk about enough lube to drown an elephant seal.
Wait, he serious about this movie theater shit? Hold on, huh?
Americans buy in bulk, as we know, and there's a Costco right down the street. These are actual statements from P. Diddy's lawyer in response to the discovery of 1,000 bottles of lubricant and baby oil at Diddy's home. While it is true that Americans enjoy bargain shopping from big box stores, most Americans also don't need enough lubricant to fully insert a Minuteman intercontinental ballistic missile into a missile silo that is a little nervous because this is their first time. The public discovery of Diddy's freak-off parties come alongside startling revelations from the numerous criminal cases against him. In 2023, Sean John Combs, aka P. Diddy, aka Diddy, aka Puff Daddy, aka Lube Daddy, aka P. Slip and Slide, aka Federal Defendant Number 1, saw his
hit him with all the nicknames in this bitch. God damn, aka Slip and Slide is
entire
crazy.
Career unwind with allegations that he had abused and exploited former girlfriend Cassandra Ventura, also known as Cassie. He was 37 years old and she was just 19 when they first met, quickly making her financially and career dependent on him. At these freak-off parties, it's alleged that he forced Cassie to perform acts on others against her will. The case would be settled out of court without the terms of the settlement.
All this shit coming on now. This nigga Diddy is cooked, bruh. And if he not cooking, he beat all this shit. If he beat this shit somehow, this nigga had the best lawyer of all time.
Being publicly revealed. However, it's likely that this included a very large financial compensation. There's no word on compensation for Diddy blowing up Kid Cudi's car after he became enraged to discover that Cudi had been dating Cassie. Given how
I did hear about Diddy doing that crazy ass shit. This nigga really was on some movie time.
how much lube Diddy had on hand, getting his car blown up was the least of Cudi's worries. But Cassie's lawsuit was the tip of the iceberg, because Puff Daddy, aka Lube Master 3000, was already facing several.
Alright, bro, chill the fuck out, bro. Called his ass aka Lube Master 3000 in this bitch. What the fuck?
Other cases for exactly the same type of behavior. And front and center of these allegations were P. Baby Oil Diddy's freak-off parties, for both legal reasons and to protect their reputations. It has become incredibly difficult to get solid details on what exactly went on at these freak-off parties from those who attended. But it doesn't take much imagination when there are literally 1,000 bottles of lube and baby oil involved. Odds are, with that much lubricant to make things nice and slippery, Diddy and his guests were not hosting a chess club. Some leaks have emerged.
But I'm saying to have 1,000 bottles of baby oil, like, you know how many people had to be in that bitch fucking? Motherfucker had the whole industry in that bitch going crazy.
Urged though, painting a sordid picture of Combs' freak-off parties. Allegedly, they involved multi-day-long marathons of physical debauchery, with P. Diddy, aka Slip Daddy, flying in sex workers specifically for the events. That particular allegation seems to have some basis in reality, as amongst the many charges Diddy seems unable to slip out of are related to sex trafficking across state lines, for which he is being prosecuted under the infamous Mann Act. Allegedly, Diddy's flesh fests would begin after his famous white parties, which would attract major celebrities such as Leonardo DiCaprio and Mariah Carey. However, after the A-listers left, Diddy would put on a completely different show for a select group of friends.
No, this nigga was playing two sides in this bitch.
Kaplan of the New York Post, who broke details on freak-offs, reported that Diddy would lure in women whom he was personally managing or had met at various adult clubs, along with sex workers. Using either drugs, money, or power over their career, Diddy forced the women to participate. Afterwards, to ensure their silence, he would use video footage taken at the events as blackmail leverage, or simply threaten to.
This nigga was on some bullshit. Damn. First make her do some shit against her will, pretty much, for the pay. Then blackmail her? God damn.
Ruin their career. But freak-offs had other surprises of their own. According to a well-placed drug dealer who was invited to one of these events, male rappers would engage in acts with each other as well, including some very high-profile and well-known talent whose names have not come to the spotlight.
What? Niggas going out sad as fuck, bruh. What the fuck?
Yet. However, for any fan of the Boondocks, this type of behavior has long been an open secret amongst the hip-hop community. Heavy security would ensure complete privacy, and only people personally invited by Combs were allowed to enter. Threats of violence, drug addiction, and blackmail were all used to ensure complete secrecy, as well as a healthy amount of payouts for at least some individuals, such as Cassie. Even if guests.
So you telling me this nigga was this horny he had to do this crazy ass shit? At that point, if you like being on some freaky shit like that, you might as well try to, like, I don't know, invest in the fucking corn market or whatever. See what's going on with that. Hey, if you want some freaky time like this, nigga.
Guests wanted to leave, the sheer amount of personal lubricant flooding the party space would have made that difficult. There's also been no publicly released footage or any photos from any of these freak-off parties, though low-effort media has been using old clips or photos from legitimate white parties that Diddy hosted in their place as
Oh my god. Don't tell me motherfuckers in that bitch on that bullshit.
clickbait. Allegations that celebrities like Kevin Hart, Leonardo DiCaprio, or Beyonce attended these parties are unproven and rely entirely on photos and videos of them at known white parties. Combs is, at the time of writing, behind bars at the Metropolitan Detention Center after being labeled a flight risk, as federal raids against his U.S. homes were being carried out.
He's gonna get the fuck on.
Back in March, Diddy had taken his private plane to Antigua in the Caribbean. Thinking the situation over, he decided to return and was subsequently denied bail requests. Commenting on the discovery of
goofy ass nigga left and came back. Nigga, all this shit you did, you thought they was about to sweep this shit under the rug, nigga? And you got that paper, they coming for your ass.
1,000 bottles of lubricant in one of his homes, Diddy, through his lawyer, wanted it to be clear that the presence of over 90 gallons of lube and baby oil was not, quote, as nefarious as it seemed. Because who doesn't have a commercial-sized aquarium's worth of personal lubricant for various needs in their home?
Me?
Sean Slippery Combs is facing
about?
some serious jail time for the charges against him, even as the details of freak-out parties remain tightly under wraps by federal prosecutors. At a minimum, Combs faces 15 years in prison, though it's possible he could spend the rest of his life in prison if the federal sex trafficking charges are proven, along with a $250,000 fine. The real question is, how do federal authorities hope to keep a man behind bars who has spent so much of his life steeped in gallons and gallons of personal lubricant now slip into this video? The wealthy...
Dog, that nigga Diddy, he was tweaked the fuck out. I don't know what time he was on, but it's over. I feel like he been on that shit for so long. Ain't no change in that man. That's who that nigga is. It is what it is. But shit, that was fucking Diddy Freak Off Party Explained by the infographic show. Go check them out. But till next time, I'm gone.